You are now entering Crazy Joe's Galaxy. Enjoy the wild ride. You are now entering the galaxy. Crazy Joe and Big Dog Jimmy here. We have the commissioner has been announced for Raw and SmackDown. It is July 12th, 2016, July 11th. So we just had Monday Night Raw. Vince announced the commissioner of Raw and the commissioner of SmackDown instead of COOs or general managers. Stephanie is going to run Raw as the commissioner. Shane is going to run the SmackDown as commissioner, and Vince said that both of them have to have general managers, and they have to announce them next week because to help them run the show. So who should Shane McMahon have as his GM for SmackDown? There's a lot of names out there that come to mind, but there's one that would be fantastic and phenomenal, in my opinion, that would be the perfect fit to go with Shane and SmackDown. You know, there are rumors going around about this person and that person coming in and whatnot, but I really think that we're going to see somebody along the lines of like Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, Eric Bischoff, Bob, maybe somebody from the UFC that's retired, Frank Mir recently asked to be retired to be a commentator. Asked to be released from the UFC to be a commentator. But I don't think it'd be him. What I would like to see is it be Kurt Angle. Him and Kurt Angle had an awesome match years ago. Awesome feud. And then, be or even like Goldberg, somebody who could put muscle forward also along with him. Because, we all know Shane can fight, but somebody else who can fight and wrestle but not have to, but put people in their place would be awesome. I don't want it to be somebody that's already been in power before necessarily, because, I liked Vicky Guerrero. I liked watching her and stuff, but I don't really want to see her come back. I don't want to see John Laurinaitis. I don't want to see Kane as the GM, and then there's all these other GMs that have come through. It would be fun for a shake-up and surprise us because we don't, a lot, the wrestling community, the internet wrestling community, the wrestling community, whatever, just the wrestling community and the whole galaxy and the universe, we want to see things shaken up like Shane says. We don't want bland. We don't want to be, handed if I order extra crispy chicken at KFC, I want extra crispy. I don't want original recipe. I want the crispy. I want the good stuff. I would like to be entertained and have that shock awe value of how was the Attitude Era. The storylines don't have to have that craziness that it had. It would be, I'd like it because, I have loved the Attitude Era. I was a teenager during that time, growing up as a teenager and as an adult as the Attitude Era, and it was fantastic. And it was the best time in professional wrestling because there was competition. And now we're going to have competition again. And I'm looking forward to the feud, the competition for Raw versus SmackDown on a weekly basis. It's going to be a lot of fun, a very interesting and intriguing time to be a wrestling fan now as we go into a new era, a new dawn in professional wrestling and WWE with live Raw and live SmackDown. It's going to be a lot of wrestling, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going with Kurt Angle. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think it's going to be Kurt Angle? Do you think it's going to be Bischoff? Do you think they're going to bring Hogan back? Do you think it's going to be a former wrestler, who I haven't listed or named? Do you think it could be Goldberg? Do you think it could be Paul Heyman? Do you think, it could be The Undertaker? Mark Henry, The Big Show, John Cena? Who will be the general manager? I don't think it'll be an active wrestler. I hope it's not. I want to see somebody who can talk and who is a good talker on the mic, and that's why I picked who I did for Stephanie and why I picked her for Shane McMahon. Now, I don't know who would be like a lame duck. They'd be like, yeah, him. I don't know, because it doesn't, I just don't feel like with Shane with SmackDown that it's going to be something that's going to be like, oh, yeah, alright, whatever. I think it'd be something where I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. I'm going to freak out. This is going to be super exciting, and I'm going to love it. Can't wait next Monday Night Raw on July 18th is going to be crazy. Going to be awesome. You know what I mean?